Hi, this is Drew Croft, and I'm going to do a quick little tutorial of Ember.js. It's very similar to Angular in a lot of the things that it can do. This is just kind of a really quick little showing of what I got here. So right now you can look, when I click on Show Parts here, in the code over here, what that's doing is this link here is dynamic, and so it's going to the Show Parts section down here, and so this is what's actually popping up on the screen when I click this. The Show Parts is actually dynamically pulling stuff out of a list that I created, or an array that I created in the app. So if I come in here, you can see that I created this array here, and then in the show parts, app.showParts, when I do this, it's returning what I put into here. So right now when you take a look here, you get the Hudson shoes and the Vespoli shoes, and what I can actually do is I can take this exact same thing here, I can paste this in here. I'll kind of untab this here quick. So I'll add a different ID to this. I can change this to a different company, keep it as shoes, change this over to company. And just throw in a random price for these. So when I save this, if I come back into this here and show parts, it's pulling out of that array, so that kind of just jumps on the end there. And from here, once I click on something, so I go into Hudson Shoes, get the brand name, the part name, the description, and the price. Any of the stuff that I change as I do it, you'll see over here that it's dynamically updating the site. So if I wanted to change this to the company's full name, it would be loaded up over here. Change the price of these to $66, and then when we even come back, it's still there. So yeah, this is just really basic. This is kind of how Ember works. The way that this works in the back end here is when I click on a part to edit. So when I go to show parts, it's creating a link to edit part, which is going to be this over here. And this is passing in the ID of each individual one, so that when I click on it, I can get the right browser. When I click on this, it's passing the ID in, and you can see the ID is actually tagged onto the end of the URL up here. So when I put this link to, telling it to show this piece right here, passing it the ID for it, and then I'm showing you the brand. So this right here, this chunk of code is actually what's displaying this list right here. So this each right here is going to go through the array until it's empty. Then this outlet right here, what this is doing is giving space for the information for each individual part. So when I click on this link that I've created here, what it's doing is taking this piece right in here and plopping it in there. And so what this is saying is that for show parts right now, when I click on something that brings me to show parts, it's going to pop it up on the page. If I take this chunk out of here and place it here, save it, and then come back here and refresh this. When I go show parts and then click on Hudson, it actually places this on top of what was already there. So by keeping this, by adding this little piece right here and adding this function, and then putting the edit part inside of the show parts. What that's doing is it's allowing it so that when I do this same thing and I click on Hudson, it instead will place it on the page in this outlet that I've placed. So this is kind of a placeholder for where the edit part is going to get placed in when I click on that link. And that's kind of the basics of Ember. There's, you can do pretty much anything that you can do with Angular. It's all the same type of stuff. It's really just a different syntax and how you put the stuff in there. But this is just kind of a really basic showing of, what this framework can do.